Good morning and welcome to our last math video for grade 3. Here we are going to be doing some fractions this week again, but we're going to be looking specifically at fractions of a set, and we're also going to be practicing naming and writing fractions later this week. So a bit of review from last week. So what is a fraction? So a fraction can be a part of a whole. In this case, we look here and we can see a whole pie, and here there are 3 pieces missing, so 3 parts are missing, or 3/8. There are 3 out of the 8 pieces are missing or colored in. So it can be a part of a whole object, like a pie, or it can represent equal parts of an object or a set. So in this case, we have a set of counters, and 3/8 are green. So 3 are green out of a total number of 8 counters in total. So this is 3/8 of a set, but this is 3/8 of an object, but they still represent 3/8. So whether or not you're looking at an object or a set of fractions, we still have a numerator and a denominator. So fractions are made up of 2 numbers. The number on top is the numerator, and the one on the bottom is the denominator. And remember, the number on top is the part that we are looking at, or the parts that we are looking at, and the number on bottom is the whole thing, so the whole object or the whole set. So here we have an object, and 4/6 of it is shaded. So 4 parts go on top, and the number 6 is the total thing, the whole thing on the bottom. Here's another example of a set. How many are shaded in? Well, we first look at the parts that we are focusing on, and that's going to be our number on top, our numerator. So we have 3 parts. And then we draw our line, and how many are on the bottom? That's our whole number, remember? Part goes on top, whole number goes on bottom. So our whole set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this would be 3/10, or 3/10. Now, sometimes sets will be objects that aren't round either. Here we have an example of some stick figures, and we have 3 boy stick figures and 5 girl stick figures. So how can we write this as a fraction for how many are girls? So let's say, how many are girls? So let's count up the number of girls, because that's our parts that we are looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Write your 5 on top, draw your line, and then the number on bottom is the whole set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5/8, or 5/8 are girls. Here we have another example of a set. There we have to find the fraction. So in this case, we're looking at, they're all the same color and they're about the same size. So let's look at the fraction that is circled. So how many are circled out of this whole set? So first we look at the part. So there are 3 parts that we are focusing on for our question. 1, 2, 3. And then on bottom, we write the whole thing, parts and whole. So on the denominator is the whole. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 in total in the whole thing. So this we would write as 3/12. But it's a lot easier to just write 3/12. Remember that you can always look up here for a quick review that will help you. But there is one question that I would really like students to skip because it's a little bit more complicated, and we're just going to work on that one next year. So down here, it says, draw a picture to show each fraction. This one would be 1/6 of 6 stars, and this one students could probably do, but this one I would say students should probably skip or omit, because it's a little bit more complicated, and we'll work on that one next year. Some examples are going to ask you to color in a certain fraction. So in this case, we have a bunch of sheep. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sheep. That's our whole set. And they want us to color in 3 parts of it. So we color 1, 2, 3. Or really any 3 would do, as long as you've colored 3 of the 8 sheep. 3 eighths. All right, so that was our last grade 3 math video. Woo! Work really hard on your activities this week. If you have any questions, just send me a message and I can definitely help you. Work as best as you can. I know you are awesome mathematicians, but if you get frustrated, take a deep breath, put it aside for a bit, maybe try again the next day, or reach out to me. I'd love to have a chat with you and help you out. Bye.